Hello friends, my name is Radhamasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic that how to make a disaster recovery plan. Friend, this is a topic which we have taken it from the project management or PMBOK project management body of knowledge, and today we shall see this topic in detail, that how to make a disaster recovery plan. So friend, let's just start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's just start, friend. How to make a disaster recovery plan. Friend, first of all, try to understand that what is disaster recovery plan. See, friend, whenever we are implementing projects, so we must have a vision. We must have to know that if anything goes wrong, like if any disaster occurred, for example, you are implementing any software project and you were deploying the release on the production. At that of time, production have some problem occurred. So what you would do in that case? Okay, or like for example, your data center is at any location A, or due to some earthquake or some any problem, any electricity problem or something goes wrong. So what would you do if anything goes wrong at that data center? So you should have a disaster recovery plan. So that means, friend, basically the concept of disaster recovery plan is that if anything which is very important, if task is very important, so you should have a disaster recovery plan, that if anything goes wrong during the implementation or during the execution, so what would be the disaster recovery, like how would you recover from the disaster. So disaster recovery plan is a set of tools and procedures that an organization uses to recover from a major disruption to its IT assets. Disaster recovery plan can use a variety of tools depending on the organization's existing assets and recovery goal. In disaster recovery planning, the disaster can be any event that interrupts access to data, apps, applications, systems. This can include power outages, data storage corruption, attacks, natural disasters that server connections, anything or everything that disrupt IT workflow. That is called as the disaster, actually, in terms of like project management or IT management. How to make the disaster recovery? First of all, you must have the goals should be very clear. Goals mean what the organization aims to achieve in a disaster, including the recovery time, the maximum downtime, the recovery point objects, the maximum amount of accepted data loss, etc. So whenever you are making disaster recovery plan, the goals should be clear. Personal means that who would be responsible, who are the responsible person to execute the disaster recovery plan. IT inventory, like the list of hardware, software, assets, all the critical items should be properly mentioned and properly documented.